The universe is far from a chaotic jumble of matter. At its deepest level, it is a symphony of vibrations, strings moving with purpose across the cosmos. Yet, on March 17, 2026, at exactly 6:22 UTC, this cosmic symphony is set to reach a crescendo that could challenge everything we know about planetary protection. A massive interstellar visitor, a 3 billion-ton object known as 3I Atlas, is hurtling through space on a trajectory that defies randomness. It is not drifting toward Mars or Venus. Its target is precise, biologically optimized, and astonishingly deliberate. Ganymede, Jupiter's largest moon, the only moon in our solar system with both a magnetic field and a free oxygen atmosphere. The path of 3I Atlas is no accident. In celestial mechanics, the Hill radius defines the gravitational domain where a planet's pull surpasses the Sun's influence. For Jupiter, this radius extends 53 million kilometers. On November 23, 2025, calculations showed that 3I Atlas would intersect this boundary on March 16, 2026. Simulations confirm that after traveling trillions of miles across interstellar space, the object's approach aligns with Jupiter's Hill radius within just 57 kilometers, a statistical precision of nearly 1 in a million. In the realm of probability, this is no coincidence. Through the lens of theoretical physics and the Kaku scale, we are witnessing what could only be described as intelligent guidance, an interstellar craft threading a needle across the void. Why Ganymede? The answer lies in its internal magnetic dynamo. A moon of Ganymede's size should have long ago solidified its core, but NASA's Galileo mission revealed it still contains a liquid metallic core, generating a protective magnetosphere capable of shielding it from Jupiter's intense radiation belts. These magnetic forces create auroras, glowing ribbons of charged particles visible at the poles, recently confirmed by Juno. These aren't just light displays, they are high-energy interactions indicative of a natural shield. Ganymede also boasts an atmosphere containing molecular oxygen and traces of ozone. While many attribute this to radiation splitting water molecules, there's a compelling alternative: biology. On Earth, free oxygen is maintained exclusively by life. Spectroscopic data from the James Webb Space Telescope shows that 3I Atlas contains methane at 11 times the levels of any solar system comet and carbonyl sulfide, a compound typically produced by sulfur-metabolizing bacteria on Earth. Even more striking, it exhibits carbon 1,3 enrichment, 1.7 times the solar norm, a hallmark of biological carbon fixation. If interpreted through the Kaku scale, this object is not a sterile rock. It is a frozen seed, a potential starter kit for life. Beneath a 1.5-meter cosmic ray processed crust, its 120-degree symmetrical jets release materials into space, hinting at purposeful delivery. NASA has downplayed the Ganymede connection, citing the Juno spacecraft's mission priorities, yet simulations suggest Juno has enough fuel to maneuver within 27 million kilometers of the object. The refusal to act seems more than logistical. It hints at a containment concern. If 3I Atlas is indeed carrying biological material and its fragments reach Ganymede's subsurface ocean, we face a scenario that challenges every planetary protection treaty. This is not speculation. The data is clear. An interstellar object, precisely targeted, potentially carrying life, is approaching the one moon capable of supporting it. March 17, 2026, is no ordinary day. It is the moment when the universe may reveal a deliberate intervention in the evolutionary path of our solar system. The universe, when viewed through the lens of string theory, resembles a vast network of nodes and connections. Within this framework, Ganymede emerges as the ultimate node, a moon with a 9.5-mile thick icy crust shielding an ocean that may contain more water than all of Earth combined. 3I Atlas, as it nears this celestial hub, may release fragments designed to slow from 65.9 kilometers per second to below Jupiter's escape velocity. Indicates metabolic fossils, ancient signatures of life preserved in ice, and now interacting with a receptive moon. Ganymede, with its magnetic shield and oxygen-rich atmosphere, is uniquely equipped to receive this material without immediate destruction from Jupiter's radiation. NASA's silence is telling. The Juno spacecraft could provide close-range observations, but executing a maneuver to document 3I Atlas would confirm the presence of a non-natural actor, triggering international protocols. By choosing inaction, NASA prioritizes mission safety over the observation of what may be the most profound event in human history. The cosmic symphony continues, orchestrated by forces far beyond our current reach, and humanity stands as a witness to the deliberate reshaping of a moon's biological destiny. As 3I Atlas nears Ganymede, every calculation, every trajectory, and every isotopic measurement tells the story of deliberate orchestration. The moon's oxygen-rich atmosphere is not a casual coincidence. According to the second law of thermodynamics, systems naturally progress toward disorder unless influenced by an external energy source. Ganymede's atmosphere should have settled into chemical equilibrium, a static, lifeless mixture, but it hasn't. Molecular oxygen and ozone persist far beyond what radiation alone can produce, suggesting ongoing replenishment. Viewed through the Kaku lens, this points to a potential metabolic process at work. The stage is set. 3I Atlas is approaching a world already equipped to nurture life. Observations from Galileo and Hubble confirm this unusual atmospheric stability. On Earth, the oxygenation of our atmosphere required living organisms pumping O2 faster than geology could absorb it. If Ganymede's oxygen exceeds the rate that radiation could generate, we must consider biological origins. The implications are staggering. We are no longer observing an isolated cosmic object. We are witnessing a biocarrier moving toward a world already primed for life. The chemical inventory of 3I Atlas reinforces this narrative. Hydrogen cyanide, the precursor to amino acids and nucleic acids, is being vented into space at extraordinary rates. Combined with methane at 11 times typical cometary levels and carbonyl sulfide, the object presents a prebiotic toolkit aimed at one precise destination. The message is clear. The interstellar delivery is intentional. The moon, with its protective ice crust and magnetic field, is the perfect recipient for this interstellar gift. Strategically, Ganymede's position in the solar system makes it more than just a habitable moon. It is a logistical hub. Its low gravity and shielded environment provide a stable platform for advanced civilizations to monitor the outer planets and the asteroid belt. The isotopic evidence, particularly the enrichment of carbon-13, is a smoking gun. Biological systems preferentially use lighter isotopes, leaving heavier ones behind. This suggests 3I Atlas has already undergone biological processes, preserving a metabolic fingerprint over billions of years. As the intercept date approaches, simulations reveal the precise mechanics. Fragments separating from 3I Atlas need no engines to reach Ganymede. Gravity assists from Jupiter's immense pull can slow and redirect these fragments into orbit, eventually depositing their chemical payload onto the moon's icy surface. Over geological time, subduction processes would pull these materials into the deep subsurface ocean, creating an environment where prebiotic chemistry could evolve into new forms of life. The universe is, in effect, orchestrating a natural laboratory for biological ignition. NASA's Juno spacecraft could have confirmed this extraordinary event, yet it remains on standby. Moving Juno closer would reveal whether fragments are separating or engines are firing, confirming the presence of an intelligent, non-natural actor. By remaining silent, NASA avoids the legal and ethical fallout, but it cannot prevent the consequences. The cosmic clock is ticking, and humanity is now a witness to a potential rewriting of evolutionary history within our own solar system. The final approach of 3I Atlas transforms theory into a reality that humanity cannot ignore. March 17, 2026 will mark a moment when an object carrying a curated chemical payload intersects with Ganymede's orbital path. These materials are not random. Each compound has a role in seeding life. Hydrogen cyanide forms the basis of nucleic acids and amino acids. Carbonyl sulfide provides sulfur necessary for metabolism, and methane offers the raw materials for carbon-based chemistry. The combined effect is a prebiotic blueprint, an interstellar genetic kit delivered with near-perfect precision. Ganymede is uniquely suited to receive this delivery. Its 9.5-mile thick ice crust protects the underlying ocean, which contains more water than all of Earth. The Moon's active magnetic field shields these materials from Jupiter's deadly radiation belts, creating a rare sanctuary for chemical evolution. Simulations indicate that the fragments from 3I Atlas, slowed by gravitational interactions, will eventually integrate into the Moon's surface and migrate downward through natural cryovolcanic and subduction processes. Over time, these compounds could catalyze the formation of life, an interstellar hand guiding the evolution of a distant ocean. Every detail supports the argument that this is not a natural event. The hexagonal symmetry of the object's jets, the 120-degree orientation of its ejections, and the precise targeting within 57 kilometers all point to intelligent design. The forensic evidence of isotopic fractionation, particularly carbon-13 enrichment, underscores the biological signature encoded within the object. 3I Atlas is essentially a frozen repository of metabolic history, now being delivered to a receptive world. NASA's cautious silence reflects more than mission priorities. Observing this encounter in real time would reveal a deliberate cosmic intervention. The potential legal, ethical, and scientific implications are unprecedented. Recognition of an interstellar delivery of life would force humanity to confront questions about the origin of life in the solar system and the existence of Type II civilizations capable of orchestrating such events. Meanwhile, the universe continues its quiet symphony, advancing the choreography of chemical evolution on a scale beyond human control. The coming hours will transform observation into evidence. As 3I Atlas completes its rotations and maneuvers through the Jovian system, its legacy will be written onto the ice of Ganymede. The satellite's auroras, magnetic shields, and icy crust are no longer passive elements. They are participants in a cosmic experiment, a collaborative interaction between an interstellar vector and a world capable of hosting life. For the first time, humanity will witness a potential case of interstellar panspermia in action. We are no longer merely observers of the universe. We are bystanders to a deliberate biological experiment conducted across light years. Every calculation, every fragment, every molecule released is part of an intricate plan, a testament to the precision and intelligence that orchestrated it. The data is set, the targets are aligned, and the delivery is underway. Humanity's perspective on life, evolution, and cosmic intelligence is about to be forever altered. As the moments tick closer to March 17, 2026, the situation becomes increasingly extraordinary. 3I Atlas is no longer just a distant object, it is an active participant in the solar system's evolving story. Its fragments, carefully ejected, are on course to interact with Ganymede's exosphere, an extremely thin layer of molecules above the surface. Here, hydrogen cyanide and carbonyl sulfide will not merely float, they will gradually adhere to the icy surface, eventually migrating down into the 60-mile deep ocean below. This is a process perfectly aligned with natural cryovolcanic and subduction cycles, allowing the compounds to integrate into an environment that could support prebiotic chemistry. In essence, the universe is performing a deliberate experiment, using Ganymede as a natural laboratory. The precision of 3I Atlas is astounding. Its targeting is accurate to within 57 kilometers, a level of accuracy that is all but impossible without advanced calculation or intent. Its 120-degree jet symmetry and hexagonal surface tessellation suggest a carefully designed delivery system. These are not the random patterns of natural cosmic evolution. They are the hallmarks of deliberate architecture. The isotopic fingerprints, particularly carbon 1,3 enrichment, provide additional proof. Biological systems favor lighter isotopes, leaving heavier ones behind. The presence of these heavy isotopes indicates that 3I Atlas has already undergone biological processes, preserving metabolic activity frozen in time. NASA's silence continues to speak volumes. The Juno spacecraft, capable of close-range observation, has been held back. Maneuvering it into proximity would provide conclusive evidence of fragment release or engine burns, confirming the object as a non-natural actor. Yet, the organization has prioritized fuel conservation and mission objectives over documenting what may be the most significant event in human history. Meanwhile, the universe continues its deliberate orchestration, and humanity is reduced to a passive observer. The implications are staggering. If 3I Atlas succeeds in delivering its payload, Ganymede's subsurface ocean could become the first site of interstellar life seeding within our solar system. This is not merely a theoretical possibility, it is a calculated intersection of physics, chemistry, and biology. The Moon's magnetic field, thick ice crust, and liquid ocean combine to create an environment uniquely suited to receiving this material. What we are witnessing is the first potential case of deliberate panspermia, where life, or at least its building blocks, moves between star systems with precision and intent. As the object completes its rotations and aligns for final delivery, every factor reinforces the notion of deliberate orchestration. From the auroras generated by its interaction with Ganymede's magnetosphere to the precise distribution of its chemical payload, the event unfolds like a carefully composed symphony. March 17th will not simply be a date in history, it will mark the moment when the solar system's evolutionary trajectory may be altered by a distant intelligence challenging our understanding of life, cosmic design, and humanity's place in the universe. The final act approaches. At 6:22 UTC on March 17th, 3I Atlas crosses the threshold of Ganymede's orbital region. This is no ordinary flyby, it is a meticulously calculated delivery. The fragments carrying hydrogen cyanide, carbonyl sulfide, and methane are set to interact with the Moon's exosphere and gradually descend into the deep subsurface ocean. Ganymede's ice shell, once thought static, functions as a natural circulatory system, pulling these compounds into the water below. Through this process, prebiotic chemistry could ignite, creating the conditions for life in a way humanity has never before observed. Every detail confirms intelligence behind this delivery. The targeting precision, jet symmetry, and isotopic fractionation all point to a deliberate plan executed across light years. The object itself acts as both courier and architect, using the natural systems of Ganymede to protect, transport, and deposit its chemical payload. NASA's refusal to deploy Juno for close observation is no longer about logistics. It is a reflection of the unprecedented implications. The scientific, ethical, and legal ramifications of witnessing a deliberate interstellar delivery of life are staggering. Humanity is now a bystander to a process that could redefine biology in our solar system. By the time the European Space Agency's JUICE mission arrives in 2031, Ganymede's surface and ocean may already carry the signatures of an interstellar visitor. If organic compounds are detected, the legacy of 3I Atlas will be clear. The life found on Ganymede may not be indigenous. The universe, in this scenario, has become a gardener, planting the seeds of life across the stars. The 3 billion-ton object has altered the music of the spheres, transitioning from a silent note to a powerful duet between itself and a receptive moon. 3I Atlas's approach demonstrates a level of precision and foresight that surpasses human understanding. The targeting accuracy of 57 kilometers, the 120-degree jet alignment, and the hexagonal tessellation on its surface are not random. They are the signatures of a transstellar architect. The universe has, for the first time, made its intervention in the biological evolution of the Jovian system undeniable. NASA may have chosen not to act, but the mathematics, physics, and chemistry of this encounter are etched permanently into the history of the solar system. We are witnessing the deliberate delivery of life on an interstellar scale. Humanity is no longer the sole intelligence concerned with habitability in our solar system. We are observers, bystanders, and witnesses to a cosmic experiment that could rewrite the biological history of Ganymede. The implications extend far beyond one moon. They challenge our understanding of life, evolution, and intelligence in the universe. The message is clear: we are not alone. They are here, and their influence has arrived. 3I Atlas has chosen its destination, and the results will resonate across decades, perhaps centuries. March 17, 2026 will mark a turning point in human awareness and cosmic history. Humanity must bear witness, analyze, and prepare for the implications. If you want to understand the full story of 3I Atlas and witness the unfolding of interstellar panspermia, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and join us as we continue this cosmic forensic deep dive, because the universe has just delivered its message, and we are here to interpret it.